Good morning, Shred Nation. Happy Wednesday. Here we are, Warrior Wednesday. Let's do this thing. Let's wake it up. Episode 92 of the School of Shred. Welcome. Welcome to the show that's designed to help you shred your old and make better your new. We do it day by day in every way on this show here. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. How you feeling? How you feeling out there? For all the live people jumping on, go ahead and throw a flex emoji in the comments. You know how we do it. Every day we do this thing. We start our day with some muscular contractions to get better. Now we're going to flex our brain. Today we're going to be talking about if you think you are right. For what you think will manifest its way in your life. The way that you think is what controls your life and dictates your life. That's episode 92. We're going to read something out of one of my favorite books. My favorite book, actually. My favorite book ever. Do you want to know what my favorite book ever is? Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. My favorite book. I'm going to read you a little passage. We're going to make this quick and simple. Today, I want to give you a couple brain vitamins, some neural nutrition, so you can have a great day today. I want to read you something very inspiring out of a book that you should all get. If you do not have this book is called Think and Grow Rich. This is my Bible, and I'm not kidding. This is a book that I worship. I listen to it on audiobook. I read it. I read this. People read the Bible. I open this guy up, and try to read something out of it almost daily. Nearly daily do I try to revise and go over this stuff and just have this implanted in my DNA. If I could do that, I would do that. If I could just have it implanted in my DNA, please. Can I please have Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill planted in my brain? This is like the number one self-development book of all time. This is what all of the amazing business coaches talk about now. Is this book that was written in the 1900s, early 1900s. Napoleon Hill was born in 1888. Super pivotal figure in my life. And there is a great passage in this book that we're going to read. And this book just talks a lot about controlling your mind. I mean, that's what Napoleon Hill was really big on. And controlling your mind is huge. I come from low income addicts, around like friends' parents, my parents, all of that. So the thing that's helped my life and made me grow as a human being and continues to do so is cueing in to controlling my mind, controlling the mind. And the more I focus on controlling my mind, the more my life continues to change into heaven on earth. And I make it better and better. And so this is why I want to share this stuff. This is why I feel it's so important. And this is why we talk about mental health. This is a mental health, but this is spiritual health. This is this book here is a spiritual book to me, and it is something that I love. It was funny. I was actually at Barnes and Noble buying some books a couple weekends ago, which has become kind of a fun event. Something that I like to do is go buy some books. Something I never did growing up. I was never a big reader, but I am now. But anyway, they had a lot of different versions of Think and Grow Rich, like different covers and all that. And they actually have one that's got leather bound with like the gold tips, the gold fringes, which is like, holy Bibles that you can get. So I thought that was kind of a cool idea because I'm like, this book is that potent. So we're going to talk about that though. So if you think you are, the things that we think about ourselves, it shapes the actions that we take in life. It's how we see ourselves. There's another great book called Atomic Habits from James Clear, and you can watch him and his stuff on YouTube. And he talks about this amazing stuff is each thing that you do is a vote. Each habit that you kickstart your day, you get up, you get coffee, you rub the sleep out of your eyes, you open your phone, say you start jumping on social media, or maybe you open a book, or maybe you go for a run, maybe you work out, whatever it is. Everything that you do is casting a vote to the person that you want to be. And that's a really potent thing if we think about it like that. If we think about every time you go to exercise, you're casting a vote for the person that you will become. Every time you eat a nutritious meal, You're casting a vote for who you want to be. One of the things that James Clear says that's amazing, that I'm totally down with, is don't try to be fit. Be a fit person. Do what a fit person does, as opposed to, because the thing is if you don't see yourself as a fit person, you're not going to take those actions and create those habits that can change your life. So what we think, we become. And if you're not down with that, I recommend that you get down with that, because it is what shapes behavior. So let's get into this. So this is on page 55 of Think and Grow Rich. This is in the faith section. And this is actually, let me see here. I don't think this is a poem from somebody else. I'm trying to give them credit in this book. But I don't think it's in here. But anyway, I have this highlighted. So I'm going to read this to you. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but you think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out of the world we find, success begins with a person's will, and it's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But soon or late, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. I love that. That's amazing. And it starts off, the first line is, if you think you are beaten, you are. So, get Think and Grow Rich. You should read that book. It'll change your life. I can't read it enough. But what we could do today is maybe start thinking better thoughts and controlling our thoughts, controlling the space between our brain. The cool thing is that the School of Shred, all the students that I take on, this is a big thing we talk about. We talk about books. We talk about mindset. Mindset is the catalyst to change. What we're thinking really is the thing that alters our actions every day. When I'm thinking poorly, my actions tend to be poor. If I'm thinking energetic and healthy thoughts, I tend to have energized and healthy actions. And so reframing yourself every day, you can do that multiple ways. You can create affirmations and read them to try and train your subconscious. Something that's in Think and Grow Rich is called autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is where you write something down, you repeat it, you repeat it, you repeat it. It penetrates your subconscious. And what happens when you do that is it creates faith, which is a belief that something will come true. Because if you tell your mind something over and over and over, because if you look at inside your life right now, there's certain things that have manifested in your life. They might be bad or they might be good, that you've told yourself over and over and over, things you believe about yourself. And it gets pretty deep. And I think exploring it is how you can find some spiritual awareness and spiritual health. And what does that have to do with a healthy body and shredding? Well, it has everything to do with it, because all these things are related. It's time to start cascading out spiritual health into mental health and into physical health. They're not so different. So that's what I got for you today. So if you could make a deal with me today and start to believe something different about yourself and think positive, healthy thoughts about yourself, maybe write them down somewhere so you can play a trick on your mind to start believing different things. It might just be the thing to change your life. It might just be. So that's episode 92 of The School of Shred. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't know, the show's here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Facebook, YouTube, no Instagram. No Instagram anymore, folks. Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. So we appreciate you. I love you all. Go out and make the best out of today. Get better in every way. With that, I want you to stay strong and healthy in body. Stay relentless and energized in spirit. And stay determined in your pursuits today. Make the best out of every day. Until tomorrow at 9 a.m., I will see you on the flip side.